remember even as a child I thought as a man thinketh. I questioned why are some seemingly born with an abundance of opportunity. The manifestations of my broad imagination appeared as reasons for ridicule from those that surrounded me. I pictured places where people could openly proclaim their dreams, where neither judgment nor skepticism were welcome, or so it seemed, where we could dream collectively and no star was too bright nor too far to reach. In awe of one another, our congregation would blossom as the seeds of our subconscious grew to sprout wings, but does such a place exist? And where? But our family was far from forsaken. Blessed with enough to spare, we drew from the well enough wealth to cover our naive materialistic needs, more than clothes on our back and shoes on our feet. Not rich, though subjective is that word, but wealthy nonetheless. Outside the comfort of my thoughts, I was anxious, I was crippled. As a camel is certain, it walks through the eye of a needle. How naive, delusional was I to think I was chosen to amend a broken people. While our limits were set in stone, did we build refuge in the sand? Are we hopeless? Is this God-forsaken land? An outstretched arm we appear to the world. Please lend us your hand. On a continent of over 1 billion people, I was the sole African. Despite the poverty affliction, I praise words of wisdom that they lend us. Despite the thirst of our lips, I praise to the rivers that they send us. Despite the hunger of our belly, I praise with dreams that they mend us. If they never send another dime nor nickel, don't feel entitled to promises that were never given to you. Don't victimize yourself with the confines of a skeptical culture. Don't let the darkness of your skin determine the brightness of your future.
Pharaoh.
I was gone because I had to cross the road, nowhere to run to. Felt the dust between us, a world with no touch. Now I'm here, I'm just here.
Pharaoh.
Questioning who I am, it's so confusing. I'm searching, looking through parts of me that I'm losing. Feel I'm going distant, my family looks at me different. I'm lost in translation as my grandmother's speaking. Traded my mother's tongue for this one that I don't believe in. I'm a stranger in the same home that I grew up in, accustomed to this running. People ask me what I'm chasing. They say I sold my country for a dream that means nothing. Streets feel foreign, a numb sense of belonging. Only thing we have in common is the color of our skin. First impressions with the men that I used to see in the mirror. Put my faith in childhood memories. I don't even remember where you're from. Where am I from? My visions of Nairobi I'm seeing through tainted lenses. Fragments of my soul that are buried in foreign places. In Kenya in December, trying to find a couple pieces. I needed to come home. I needed to come home. Made a promise to my father I would come back home. When the clouds are in the sky, his sun would light the darkness for him, Baba. I found the answers to the questions I knew I would ask myself. Tainted pictures of my youth that I only see when I'm dreaming. Replace them with the thought of new idols I now believe in. There's memories of my family that I've contemplated keeping. Family turned into faces on Skype over the weekend. I tried to make amends for emotions I should have shown. I love yous feel so hollow to hear them over the phone. My mother hides a fighter, the thought of me being alone. I hope you make peace from the pieces I leave at home. I build puzzles of my future that don't look like where I come from. Falling in love with the places I wasn't meant to. I hate myself for the things that I should have known. Told myself there was nothing for me at home. I tell a lie, believe him that it's the truth. I love my country, I just needed the proof. I made a promise to my mother I would come back home. When the clouds are in the sky, her sun would light the darkness for her mama. I found the answers to the questions I knew I would ask myself. Like, are you free? Does it feel like home? Are you free? When will you come back home? Are you free? Does it feel like home? Are you free? Does it feel like home?
Pharaoh.
I've been asked these questions many times before. What is the only thing we tend to adore? This moment so precious, we ignore. Now I'm here, just knocking at your door. I try to find the answers, but I can't. I'm tired of seeking for help with what I am. Only answer I see is through me. That's why I'm writing down time to be. 'Cause I'm never around, I'm the one they talk about. Don't be facetious, tell me your secrets, love. We can work it out. Just tell me one thing and I'll know. Just tell me one thing and I'll go. What's love if you love me? 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 I have to go, 'cause I have to go, 'cause I have to go. can only speak on what I've seen. You've heard some things on the sea. Maybe if the sky is too dark, we will hide in the night where we are. We'll fly somewhere high to find the truth was never, 'cause it was lost in your eyes. I try to find the answers, but I can't. And I'm tired of seeking help of what I am. The only answer I see is through me. That's why I'm going down to be. What's love if you love me? 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 Decide to go, decide to go. What's love if you love me? Decide to go. What's love if you love me? What's love if you love me? For I have to go, 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 for I have to go.
Pharaoh.
I think she must have felt me watch her. I let her glance catch my gaze. I'm not good at first impression. She's gorgeous. I need more than a couple seconds. I need her to give me courage. Naivety is my challenge. I've had you in my mind. I want more than just conversations, son. Dressing her with my thoughts. Hope my words are not that reflective. She's shy. I must be patient. The rhythms of her emotions I tried to match with her cadence. She's partial to my exposure. My feelings naked before her. I sense that she's cautious. Perhaps past relationships left her broken, or is it shame? She's giving me shallow answers to deeper questions. She says that she was hurt once. And once was one too many times. I tried to sympathize, and she says the smoothness of my tongue could do nothing to soothe the pain, mama. I wonder what does. Now ever so slowly she opens up, she says, tell me what you know about love. Tell me what you know about love, yeah. Tell me what you know, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about love, yeah. Tell me what you know, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about love, yeah. Tell me what you know, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about love, yeah. Tell me what you know, tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about love, yeah. Tell me.
Pharaoh.
Me and more, no, I can't stop now. look at your face. Where are you now? Making your rounds around town, and what's the deal? Since I was a kid, I was made to be king, a king in a hill, and so many things. A Pharaoh of value, so many queens, oh what a thrill. But you said no in every direction, so I'm about to blow in every reflection. Don't come to my throne unless you were mentioned, know what you did. I gave you my soul, you paid no attention. I loved who you are, but there was no connection. So exile or death is your biz. I lied, this was not for my pride. Cause I know this was my time, my time. Cause I lied, this was not for my pride. As I know this was my time, my time, my time. You've been talking around town now. You've been running shit until I touched down. Since the last day we met, I knew you were the ones for me. More than know I can't stop now. You've been talking around town now. You've been running shit until I touched down. Since the last day we met, I knew you were the ones for me. More than know I can't stop. Me and more than know I can't stop. Me and more than know I can't stop.
Absent fathers shone the brightness from a black sun. Cursed the culture to be conscious of the first pun. Kept his independence cause his brothers were dependent on the fiction he would tell them. Try to shun them from the dark side. And his mother was the same, apologetic and ashamed. Scared they grow up to be old enough to hit her with the blame and the questions. The questions were the same. As our father, does he love us? Do I have a different name? On the premise she was working, she was grinding for some gentleman. Despite her disposition, had them thinking she was genuine. And the kids knew it. Too young to see with clarity, it demonstrates some empathy. The weight was getting heavier, it wasn't just the pregnancy. At home she was a mother, but the nights would make her ebony. Replacing darker figments of her memory with appetence for money and the grievance of her elder son. Pacing to the future from the past he couldn't outrun. Was when he saw his future for the first time. With the weapons, they were rebels, they were troubled in a raid. He was puzzled, but he didn't feel afraid. Moral preconceptions and importance had decayed. There's kids with AKs, barely at the same age. 9 years old, he's about to shoot a 12 gauge. About to take a life, and he's barely even started one. Past imagination was the first time he was seen a gun held up at his face. Was ironic, he'd look up to one. Frozen. In that moment, he was broken. All these guns were giving voice to some children outspoken. He was hoping for a weapon, he was wishing. Perhaps they couldn't hear him, but some bullets make them listen, so they took him. So they took him. Left his brother with a necklace that his mother said was bulletproof for life amongst the rebels, though his destiny would not approve. A better place they took him to insinuate the ruin and abundance of his vices. And a Marietta shooting, they would raid a couple villages and violate the women, take the children. And they would teach him to be separatists, depict them as elitists, putting colors in their negatives. Teaching kids to shoot a gun was anything but pessimist. Would never act his age since the homie would leave. A Benjamin button up, a heart on a sleeve. These arms are kinda heavy, kinda slanted his view. Too quick to pull a trigger for the size of his shoes. But this one case put him back in his place. Amongst the thoughts that the guns have replaced, he was stationed in a village told to kill in the face. Enforced destruction down the shadow of death. Looked into the distance at a kid that was left. Rigid, calm, he wasn't afraid. He prayed, the kin that he would never betray. But he shot him with nostalgia and the sun in his eyes. The kid was still alive, but he wouldn't survive. Knew he shot him for a reason that he couldn't deduce. Looking at his neck as the blood ran loose. It was the necklace that his mother said was bulletproof. His mother said was bulletproof. His mother said was
Pharaoh. Pharaoh.
No way to stand up in my soul. No way to stand up in my soul.
I wake up to your skin. From sunrise to moonfall, you take me in. Up and down, side to side, round and round, take me in your arms. Side to side, round and round, take me in your arms. This is not a love song. I just want you to love some, to love some. This is not a love song. I just want you to love some, to love some, to love some. 'Cause no way, this is not a love song.
Maybe I'ma fly away. Maybe I'ma fly away someday.
To see myself conscious, not conscious what it constitutes. Uncovered brick and ceilings of the lesser roofs. A glass floor, clearer conscious of some heavy shoes. I've had some choices that nobody else has had to choose. All possessions that no lesser man has had to lose. I've got some honesty the humanist would not amuse. Frailty and vulnerabilities you could abuse. Living life trying to fill somebody else's shoes. There I built my house upon the sand. There's deeper disappointments than a life without a second hand. The double meanings when you're using life without the land. A sentence premise I'm experiencing firsthand. It's ironic, pain and pleasure, they go hand in hand. So I'm shuffling, we hit the ground running. When the dark-skinned pictured us as unbecoming. Pictured fathers with the children that they weren't sonning. Caucasian teachers ask the black and where the anger coming. Give us brighter futures, but we asking when the future's coming. It's self-inflicted if we listen to the beat we're drumming. Self-oppression and concession, shunning brighter lessons. No direction, putting patience in the Smith & Wesson. At the station, not just speeches asking for confessions. It's my second chance to make a better first impression. I gain the world, does it profit man to sell his soul? A bigger coffin just to dig yourself a deeper hole. That's a whole life, not living your life whole. Sane, advocating no more black and white. Cause this music seemed to fix us under bright lights. It just shunned our imperfections and our worst vice. False perceptions, it was brighter with the rain off. So it's being more free once they take the chains off. I'd say we compromised every feeling otherwise. The state of hip-hop had just never been the same since. A generations that forsaken hearing blueprints. Now the only thing they tell us is the lies they try to sell us. Cause the Grammys aren't selected on our instincts. We be jumping off the boat before the ship sinks. It's ironic you might miss it if you don't blink. The alcohol is just holy water that you don't drink. Left me put in wrong directions in my moral compass. Neglecting, left regretting things I didn't do. Guess I should have fed my vices when I had the chance. Guess I've been living life in someone else's hands.
Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.